Terrina's joined, so that now means I can go, I've never met her before, so this is going to be quite weird. When it comes to equity release. Hi.
Can you see me?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, can ya?
Yeah, you're at the bottom.
Right.
Right, so, wow, this is the most lives people I got in a live in ages. Right, so.
I've not done this before, so.
No, not on TikTok, not on Instagram. Oh, hi Lynn. Dash join.
Hey, Mum. That's Mum.
What, Lynn's mum?
Yeah, Lynn's Mum. Lynn 09. Hey.
How have you been during this lockdown anyway?
I've been alright. I've been better at the start. Fuck off. At the start, it was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just lucky I've got all the animals, to be fair.
Yeah. I've got me dog, so fuck off. Bollocks.
Yeah. To be fair, I haven't just got the one animal. I've got 35 turtles.
Oh, really?
Cats, 2 rabbits, 1 newt, 2 frogs, 3 lizards, and 1 spider that lives above the rabbits. Ooh, to keep the flies away.
Hey, fuck off.
He's keeping his rent going anyway. Let's put it that much. And this is probably the first time I've done my hair.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, I haven't really been dressed since the whole lockdown.
I'm dressed from the waist up. No, I have got something on the bottom. Oh, yeah, I've got 39 turtles, as my friend just reminded me, because I've got 3 eggs incubating at the moment.
Oh, yeah, I did see. Fuck off. Bollocks. I did see.
So I realised as well that I could download this afterwards. So that means I can then stitch it all together, because I'm doing a live with Paul on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then next Monday I'm doing one with Kate Marsh.
Oh, yeah. I love Kate.
Oh. So you got to meet other people with Tourettes. I didn't. I had to go.
We also do like a massive program again. That'd be good.
Yeah, I would. I want to go abroad though.
Yeah.
BT hit me up. But yeah, I want to go abroad and see how it's all dealt with in America, and
yeah,
I want to see what third world countries treat Tourette's like.
Yeah.
Do they treat it as some sort of proper mental illness? Like, it's the person... Yeah. I just find it interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. I've only went abroad once with my Tourette's. Fuck off. And that was an absolute nightmare. Especially with at the airport. Fuck off. Bollocks.
There we go. So, nah, I haven't been abroad since, like... Yeah, this all started when I was 15. And I haven't been abroad since then, and just going on trains is a whole, like, yeah, I can't even do trains, buses, or anything like that. Oh.
No, I don't go anywhere on my own, and yeah, bollocks.
Nah, I can't go anywhere on my own. Well, I can, if I've got music in.
Yeah.
But the headphones have to be quite prominent to stop people trying to talk to me. I flew to New Zealand on my own with Tourette's, and wow, it was a mission. Fucking hell, Daniel! Piss off with that. Yeah, no way would you be seeing me doing travelling on my own like that.
Nah.
Hi, Raiden's Angel. No way. Not in a million life forms. But I have been enjoying running. I've been trying to get out of it, running as fast as I can. Well, for as long as I can, until my chest tries to explode. So unhealthy. I wonder why.
Fair play. I try exercise, but I don't know, my tics like jolt when I try to exercise. It's weird. But bollocks.
See, mine kind of calmed down.
Yeah.
And then I kind of feel a bit relieved, like later, for a while on. Oh, because I think it's kind of releasing that pressure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lynn. I hope I feel well. I've got a nice birth amulet, but so yeah, like the whole exercise thing helps. I've only started doing it recently because there's been less to do. But
Corona.
my favourite type of drink. I'm still waiting on some Australian producers from podcasts to get in touch with me because they want me up at 6 a.m. on Friday. But I'm not getting up at 6 a.m. on Friday to do a podcast if they haven't messaged me.
Here we go. Here's your question. Which country did
You're unhealthy. You got nothing. What? Haha, you're unhealthy. You got nothing on me. Just started Slim World again. 35 minutes on the Wii Fit and still gained. Lol. There's nothing to do with Coca-Cola. But it really does. Considering everything else I eat is not that bad. I think.
To be fair, I drink Coke. Coke's the only thing I drink as well. Tea and Coke.
Anything else? Ooh. There we go. We found a common similarity in why we've probably got Tourettes in. It's like Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
It's honestly the only thing I drink. I'm going to steal them. No, actually, I'm going to retract that because I don't want them coming at me for it. Is that the Tourette podcast? No, it's a podcast called Life Abled, done by a famous radio presenter over there called.
I like gin as well, yeah. But bollocks.
I can't drink that much.
Really? I don't really drink. I just tend to have like a little one.
Yeah. See, last time I had a drink, I smashed up a church.
Oh wow! God save the Queen!
Oh, no, she's dead.
Bollocks.
So, yeah, I went out. I think I probably drunk a bit too much beforehand. It was my birthday, okay? And then obviously drinking too much led me to have a tic tac, and then I had the wrong kind of ambulance crew, which then my dissociative personality Robert came forward and decided to smash a church up and nearly break a 300-year-old stained glass window.
Wow.
Well, me, can't get me done for it.
Blame on your Tourette's, yeah.
How's your art going?
Yeah, it's alright. I've got a load of new things that I want to do. I've got something that I want to do for bollocks for Tourette's month as well. So hopefully that'll be done as well.
Yeah. I just don't know what else to do for Tourette's month. Like, normally I'd go out and go to meetings and all that lot, but this is the only thing I can think of. That's why I was like, oh, who can my first person be? And it was you that came to mind. So, yeah. What do you still see a neurologist?
Absolutely not.
Do you not?
No, I've been put on a waiting list for about, I think that was like 2 years ago. I've not heard anything since.
I think the government has got to.
Why? Like, do you know why? Or?
No, they just said there ain't one about. Like, the neurologist I had, he'd like left. So basically I just got like chucked, basically. And
literally it's just a GP you deal with.
Yeah, I can't get another one that'll see me because I saw. Do you know Dr. Kavanagh?
No.
No, but I saw him and I couldn't stand him. I just didn't like him. But hey, fuck off. So yeah, I'm waiting for like a new one because I just think there's all different stuff wrong with me other than my Tourette's. Fuck off, especially with my walking.
So your walking could be contributed to FND.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Neurological disorder. That's what mine. They say mine is, but I still call it leg kicks.
Yeah.
But it's the summit.
Eh?
I don't know. The FND is a carry-on of other things. So like you have one thing, and then you have a subsidiary of FND, and then sort of goes on. But I've had my neurologist since I was 15.
Wow.
I've had him now for 10 years.
Wow. Obviously, I don't like that, but I just There's just like none anywhere.
Yeah, he's big in Tourette's action. He does a lot for Tourette's action. He goes abroad to like other Tourette's seminars and all that lot, and has all like the he's very well known, let's put it that way. So when I got with you can like research him, Jeremy Stern, and I like when I researched him, like everything just listed, I was like, I've hit the jackpot here.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he's got really pale eyes, and they sort of like look into your soul as you're at the meetings with him, and you're like, okay. My neurologist when I was young was so mean that I just stopped seeing him, and I haven't thought to get another one, to be honest. Do you reckon it's worth it? I do, to be completely honest. Because it's my neurologist that kept putting me on drugs, trial drugs. And I've found out I was allergic to some didn't help. And the only one that really has helped, I mean, I'm on antidepressants, which is surgery at the moment, but the only ones that really helped is pregabalin. And that's because it's taken away my anxiety completely. So that helps and reduces the tics, which isn't common practice for most Tourette. Tails are fighting. Sorry. So it isn't common practice for most people with Tourette's, but it very much does help. So if you can ask your doctor about pregabalin, do it.
Yeah, I was on risperidone, but I got took off that because literally my tics were on fire.
Yeah, I've been on risperidone.
Yeah,
I'm allergic to. I forgot what they're called now. I've been asleep since then. But I'm allergic to one that makes my tongue swell up like a dog.
Yeah.
And it just like. And we started. Hi, Jack Butters. Hi, Leah Hayward. Anybody got any questions? It'd be cool. Because we're just going to keep chatting.
Bollocks.
But yeah, so I will stitch this all into one, get the best bits.
Yeah, do that, because I'll share it all as well and whatnot.
Sweet. I'm getting annoyed as well, because I've been waiting for Supernatural Season 14 to come through the door. I've been waiting for a month. Right? Because they're not doing it over here in the UK anymore. We're selling it. So I had to get it from Australia.
Oh, right, okay. Fuck.
Said it'd be here by the 18th.
Bye, mate. Fuck off. Show you that.
Down under. What was your guys' first tick? Mine was, well, that's actually really hard to put it into context. So my first tick officially was a head jerk.
Yeah, that's mine. That was mine.
Yeah. When I was 15. But then it sort of moved into the shoulder, then full body ticks where it looked like what they classed as pseudo seizures. Seizures you were putting on. Practically is what that name pseudo seizures mean, is seizures you're putting on. So then, but then my first vocal tick was spiders go bounce. That was my first common vocal tick, was spiders go bounce.
Whitey, fuck off.
But my mum actually bought me a bouncy ball with a spider on it.
What?
So yeah, what was your first vocal tick?
I think, I can't actually remember, but I remember I kept on saying blue all the time.
Blue.
Blue, yeah, blue. I was at my sister's house and she's got like a bluey tin kind of like kitchen. And I remember just saying, Jem, your house is blue, and that was it. Just blue. And I think it was absolutely manic. I hated it, but that was that.
That's mad. Ooh.
Yeah, there you go, Jem, it's blue. Hi, Jem.
But the first proper one probably would have been when I was asking for a glass of water at work, and I went, no, you can die of thirst. And then it was like sort of spiders bounce was the main one after that. pigs fly, dogs go woof, go fetch. Fat lady sings. That's another one. So yeah, it's just. And then the worst one I've ever had, the worst tick, is when I'm walking down the street and I go to put a woman's hijab off. And tell her it's too hot for a scarf in the summer. Ooh. And I literally had to turn around to her and go, I'm not racist.
Oh,
I really am racist. Ooh. Go back to the cotton picking fields.
Oh, I do have those ticks where I'm out and I get the urge to just like poke people, like all those sort of things. Yeah.
Or I know there's a really weird one, and there's only one thing that triggers it, and that's when people leave their tags out.
Oh yeah.
And if I can't get my partner to take me away, or if I don't walk away, I constantly do follow them until I need to either tell them, yeah. So, did the vocal tics come pretty quick after the body tics? My vocal tics took 6 years.
Oh God, I can't remember mine. 6 years? Really?
Yeah, it all started when I was 14, 15, and they officially started when I was 20, 21. 21!
Yeah, mine started when I was 21, but my vocal tics came quite quick after. Because I remember being at work and getting sent home because I just couldn't stop swearing.
Jesus. Ooh. No! See, I'm... There we go. No, mine took a good few years to manifest. That's why I was never formally diagnosed with anything at the age of 15, except from teenage tics. And then it was... So, like, it kind of, I don't know, just snowballed. And then I sat down in the neurologist's office and Stern looked at me and went, and literally turned the computer monitor, went, just let you know, on my private notes I've been saying Tourette's syndrome all this time. I just didn't want to put it into your head. I wanted to see how it would come out, and if it did come out. So, Ryan, do you have the urge to throw anything that someone gives you? Tree throws everything. This is why I don't drink out of glass cups.
Yeah.
I can't handle sharp knives.
Fine.
So when I get really angry, it's not the fact that somebody gives something to me. I have to throw when I'm angry. This depends on what it is. I've thrown a pizza across a restaurant and a bit of chicken.
Fuck bollocks, pizza's my thing. Frisbee!
So, like, yeah, the first one was a pizza, and then the second one was a nice bit of chicken from Wetherspoons that ended up in an old lady's hair. And then she turned around and said, I don't pay this much for coming to a restaurant to sit down and have things thrown in my hair. And that's when my partner said, oh, so you're obviously part of the chav department then, because it's not that much to actually come down to sit here and eat. And then she walked off with her husband. What was that one? Do you think there's a lot of stigma still around Tourette's? If so, how can people help destigmatize me? I remember English in school. If that's about you. That's when I was having my full body tics. Raven's Angel, Charlotte, if I remember. Yeah. So there's still a lot of stigma. I mean, there's that much stigma that if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah.
And that's in that way you can kind of turn it around. Oh, so if they're going to keep taking the mickey out of it, so like people constantly made memes of me on TikTok, I'm not going to sit there and whinge and whine about it and go, oh no. I'm just going to comment on their post going, hi, that is me. Thank you for using my face as clout. Now come follow me. Thank you. Got thousands of people liking, only if they can come like my stuff. I want to be famous. Lady Gaga. Fame.
Where's more laughter?
I actually have got a BAFTA statue somewhere. No, honestly, I really have. Wait there. I've got to find that now. I really have got it. I've honestly got to find that.
Where's mine? Fucking hell.
Where's that gone? Oh, that's going to fuck the shite out of me now. No, I've got one for best drama from college. Yeah, so, anyway. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, people make a load of memes. And, yeah, so instead of whinging about it, I'm gonna re-upload them and get the views and clouts myself, and then people then will follow me, and then I can kind of teach them a good thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
Well, that's why I did the Misfits program. Just put it out there that Tourette's isn't what it seems, really.
Yeah. Before I done Employable Me, I wasn't expecting. I didn't. I got a phone call sitting in a pub garden one summer going, "Do you want to be on TV?" Okay. And then the next thing I know, it's so fast-tracked that I was the last one. They just needed a spot to be filled, and then I ended up becoming the favourite of the programme. Yeah. And I was like, why choose me as the favourite one? Like, no, there's people in that programme with worse stuff, thank you. Like, but was it... No, I'm trying to think of his name. Who's the director?
Haj,
that was it. Because Haj was the director of my program, and he's like, I'm off to do another series with Tourette's, and that's because of him working with me. Yeah, he wanted to go and do something else. Yeah. So, but I haven't heard from him since that at all. No,
I hear from all the other ones. They always check up on me and that. But I actually really enjoyed doing it, and not the reason of just being on TV. It was the reason working with people in the TV industry, bollocks, who didn't actually know what Tourette's were, and they were learning on the job as well. And I just really enjoyed it. It was tiring though. Fucking hell.
Oh, trust me, yeah, it is. There was times where Charlie had to turn him away at the door because I was just in bed and moved, stiff, the lot. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be half as bad. And these people that do it 24/7 and do it on... I'd like to be a TV presenter, don't get me wrong. I just could not be a soap actor or anything like that. Yeah. Nah. But, so yeah, that's...
No, it was good.
Huh?
It was good.
Oh, yeah.
After I did Misfits, Channel 4 got in touch with me and I told them no. Because I was just so tired. I was like, I don't think I can do another one just yet. Sorry.
I was... So, obviously, I'd done Employable Me, and then when Employable Me came out, it was... I had to go on this morning, which was brilliant. Yeah. And the Victoria Derbyshire show, which was be up at 5, be in London for 8, right? Be home by 9, and I was home before the programme even started. Recorded, done, the lot, right? That was a tiring day. And then it was radio shows, to and from other things, and then it was just press release. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot.
How has this lockdown affected your tics? Doesn't let me see the bloody comments properly. How has this lockdown affected your tics? Has it made them worse by not being able to see loved ones? I guess. Oh, that's a good question actually. Yeah, and nay, because I can video call people.
Yeah.
And again, when you have as many animals as I do, I kind of live with my family.
Yeah, it helps having a pet. I've got Juno, my Frenchie, and it does help having a pet because obviously my fella goes out to work. He's still working. But bollocks. But yeah, I just video call my sister and my mum really. Fuck off.
Woo. See, my partner's my full-time carer, so I've got him here constantly, but it don't help when the bed's there, sofa's here, kitchen's there, all in the same. with turtles everywhere and other animals. That's why he's gone out. So I could do this, and then it kind of, the company gets there, and then my tics get worse because I'm getting aggravated at him just for breathing.
Yeah. Oh, no, what you mean?
Oh, so like that's kind of a good thing. Not a good thing. Bad thing. Yeah, that's where I'm going with that one. Lockdown's not that good for the loved ones at the moment.
No.
Why do you think that a lot of paramedics don't know what Tourette's is? Because I believe that I don't think it's really in the handbook.
No, that's what I said. Yeah, when I got rushed into hospital, they had no idea, and I just said that you don't learn about it, do you? They're like, no, we don't rarely come across it.
I've gone into hospitals where they've tried turfing me out. Oh, they've tried Corona. They've tried. Want a balloon, Georgie? Wow, that one hasn't been there for a while. Yeah, so with like the hospitals, hospitals really, with A&E and ambulance, it's more for broken anatomy pieces and severe mental health issues. Or I don't like classing Tourette's as a mental health issue because it's not a mental health issue. Tourette's is a neurological thing where wires have been miscommunicated in the brain. So it's sort of like, I still think it's a new thing. I mean, it was only about 10 years ago that they were still allowing jokes on TV to be made about Tourette's. So it's like, they still do it now, but it's very less common.
Yeah. What are you doing? Oh.
Paramedics that dealt with Tree were great, though. We're trying to Google things. Hospital had no clue. Yeah, see, the paramedics, can't fault them. I've been told that security's going to come get me the lot while I've been in hospital. But saying that, they did then keep me on gas and air for a whole week. Just to keep me quiet.
Oh, really?
And I didn't even know, and then my neurologist came around and was like, "You're killing him." And they're like, "What?" He was like, "You're killing him."
I remember you talking about that, yeah.
Ooh. And I was like, okay, oops. And then they tried to put me in a ward full of old people to begin with. Ooh. So you can imagine the ticks at half one. Ooh, ooh. So like, coffin dodgers, you're all about to die. It smells of death in here. Somebody's shat the bed. Things like that. And like a whole, so it's just, it was absolutely horrible until like my sister, my partner, my dad and my mum were like, he needs his own room.
Yeah.
Put him on any ward you want, as long as it's his own room. Like, and then I had one woman come round to me on the ward. This is completely Tourette's unrelated, but she just needs a shout out because she's an absolute dick. She was, and she looked at me and she went, "Oh, do you feel all right?" And I was like, "Nah, blah blah blah." She's like, "Are you here with anyone?" I was like, "Yeah, my partner, he is downstairs." I didn't go, "Charlie's downstairs." I said, "My partner, he, downstairs, getting food." And she goes, and then as soon as I said that, she looks me up and down and goes, "Oh, it's got a lot wrong with you then, isn't there?"
That's bad.
Okay. You're a clean. I'm not being funny. Shouldn't really even be talking to me, is what I said to her. And she's like, "Oh, no need to be rude." I was like, "You just literally made a comment about my sexuality."
Yeah.
Oh, well. And then just shrugged it off as if it was some sort of comment. Oh, and then to find out that the woman is actually the fit porter's mum that was there. It was a bit. Apparently he doesn't get on with his mum anyway. His mum got him the job, but so yeah. I remember reading about that. I posted a lot of things. But so that's really my hospital stories.
Yeah, I try to avoid the hospital. I just don't like it.
Treat me at home.
Unless I get really, really bad, and like my mum or my partner or my sister can't deal with me in like a tick attack or a leg tick or something, I'd just avoid it.
Yes, yeah. That's what I shouldn't, but I do, and I suppress my tick attacks.
Mm.
And then it just builds up, builds up, builds up.
Yeah.
And then it has to happen. And then I'm screaming in absolute pain because it feels like someone's poking me with an electric rod up my spine. It's like,
yeah.
Ooh. So I feel sorry for people being electrocuted in electric chairs.
That's one thing I've learned not to do anymore, is suppress my tics, because it just makes me sick.
I mean, I think in public you kind of, like, I want to say you subconsciously, I subconsciously suppress anyway. Especially if I've got music in. And then there's a way of helping. If I've got music in, I lip sync. But then since joining TikTok, I get that on the public. So I'm lip syncing for my life.
Yeah. I had to come off TikTok for a bit because I was forever like just doing all the TikTok things. What bollocks? Fighting everything and whatnot.
Yeah, I started it as a joke.
Yeah.
Charlie started it beforehand. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'll watch some. There's some good eye candy on there, like. And
it's quite addictive, isn't it? I find it quite addictive. I find it quite funny. It's like bollocks. And
then as soon as you do one, so you're just like, right, I need to post 3 a day to keep my profile going.
Yeah.
Terrina, are your tick attacks like Ryan, where it's a full-on fit?
No, mine's not a full-on fit. Mine are very. So I either have major vocal ones or my leg attacks. So, but I don't have like full-on body ones really. Most of it, I call it like body jolting. It's where like my whole body will just jolt.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
To be fair, but my whole body will jolt. And then, it's, I don't know.
When you're falling asleep and you...
Yeah. It's like,
best way to explain it. I sort of arch my back and put my legs right under, and then my head hits my feet.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah, but my legs are the worst ones. They kind of just like tense up, and I just can't. And then like they start like flapping about, but because they're tense, they don't like bend.
Yeah.
So it gets really painful. Fuck bollocks.
Yes, that. I hide my crutch in the doorway so I don't see it at all. And then hopefully it don't trigger. But I've got my wheelchair outdoors, out like in front. I've got my boot as well because I have a tendency to hit especially my right leg. No. Yeah. Left leg. Sorry. And I hit it, and it causes bruises to the point where I smashed my leg on the bricks that are holding my bed up, and I like proper shinned it. What it is a baby turtle fell into a big turtle's tank, and the big turtles. Right. So, and we couldn't get to that tank till we had to dug out.
My foot.
Yeah, it was. And so like I've like shindigged this brick, and I didn't realise until I got to my neighbours because I can't fucking lift a tank. What am I going to do? I'm weak as shit. Ooh! And then he's looked down and it's gone, Ryan, and I've just seen my. There's literally the shin in this.
Wow.
I broke something here. I didn't, but because I kept punching, my ticks keep punching that leg, I ended up with a blood clot in there. So obviously then I had to have the blood thinners and everything. I was like, I'm going to die. Tourette's has actually killed me. So, yeah, it was a bit scary. But
yeah, that's what people don't understand, that Tourette's can lead to like bigger problems. Fuck, just one like simple tick can lead to like a bigger problem. Fuck off.
So I don't want to be ticking bad if I'm doing dinner, because otherwise I ain't going to be able to pick up a knife. If I pick up a knife, I don't know if it's going to go here, here, here. There's times where I'll just randomly pick up a knife from the kitchen side, and I'll just have that urge to slide it smoothly across my chest sadistically and look at Charlie, and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I just had to do it.
Yeah.
So like, you get intrusive thoughts. The lot is it's so mad. Have you seen? Oh, did you see the TikTok that's making fun of autism? Yes, and it's TikTok need to get their act together.
I haven't seen that one, no.
You know, it is one way like you put your hand up and then bring the other one to your chest and then you make a face and then you sort of like walk. Ooh! So it's something like that, and then it's a rap, and then the bloke raps about how that's the best way to shag somebody without consent, something along those lines. I don't know.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't actually, but I believe that's what it is. Oh, not just nice though. It's thoughts with you two. Yeah.
That's why I left my job, because I threw a fork at some customer. Luckily, he was really nice about it. But yeah, I just thought this ain't going right.
Yeah, you see, I would like to work again,
Yeah.
but it's got to be at the right sort of.
I always think, because when I'm in my bungalow, it's my place. My ticks are very calm, but as soon as I walk out of that door, that's it.
Yeah.
It's because the weight of the world just goes on your shoulders, and you just start ticking and like doing everything, and that's what I worry about.
It's just, I don't know. I think you become sort of like a mind reader, amateur mind reader when you're out in public. So like where you're constantly thinking that you're just hearing everyone's thoughts going, oh, they're staring, oh, they think you're on drugs, oh, and then you just like so full up to the brim, you just want to shout, oh, and then you just like proper just want to knuckle dig someone. Like.
Yeah.
Even though there was some schoolgirls that took the mickey out of me in shop, oh, and this woman with her son who's in the queue in front of me overheard Charlie talking to me. And these girls like keep looking around the corners, and then this woman, like we were outside, I was getting really bad. I had to step outside. Came up to me and just patted me on the shoulder and went, "I think you'll find out if you stay here, they're going to come out and say sorry to you in a minute." And I've gone, "What do you mean?" She went, "I've just given them a word or two." And then her son looked at me and went, "Hiya," and then and then they've come out and they've gone. Sorry.
Yeah. Fuck.
So, but yeah, that's when I was down, wasn't it? I don't know if that was when you were here, Ash. There's been many times where I've had people make fun of me, film me in the workplace as well. There's another one. It's just. That's why I work with turtles. They don't answer back.
Yes.
And you work with paintbrushes and pencils.
Exactly. Just way in the world.
What's the style of art that you do?
It's like a scribble and dots. So when I draw, my ticks, like, because I have like a wrist tick when I draw, so I just let that tick do it for me. Obviously. Some sort of level of like, detail.
And yeah.
Well, mainly the tick is what does it for me. So I find it quite therapeutic because I don't have to hold the tick in.
Yeah.
So
I like that. That's awesome. I like that.
That's it started when I was in university, and I remember my lecturer saying, "Oh, where's this style come from?" And then that was the point where I didn't mention Tourette's because I didn't know what it was myself. To be fair,
yeah.
I just said, "Oh, I don't know, I just made it up because it's like really therapeutic." When really it was like this like tick.
Yeah,
But
that's awesome. I'd love to see somebody art. That's so cool. Follow Terrina on Instagram. Follow her now.
I always post everything.
I post turtles. Terrina posts up.
Yeah.
When I've had people film and take pictures of me before, such pet peeve of mine. Yes. I film myself for awareness. It doesn't mean that other people can come out and film me.
Yeah.
Go out and just like, oh. Oh yeah, I think it was when Ash was down. It's when them people were being twats. But it's like, I even rang the school on them kids, and they were like, oh, do you want to come in and do a talk? Ooh! And then, yeah, I never heard back. I was like, I would love to come in and do a talk, because I'd look in the audience and I'd be like, oh, it's you and you. Step up here, would you? Call them out. I'd literally bully the shit out of them. Ooh, I know they're girls, but at the end of the day, they looked 16, so they looked old enough to know what they were doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Done and done. I've been trying to implement Tourette's into my art recently too, so cool to see others doing. Yeah, you got something in common.
Yeah, just let your ticks do it. That's what I found out. If your ticks want to join in with you, then just let them do it. That's why I get on with my Tourette's with my art. Most of the time I don't get on with my Tourette's, but with my art, it's like my best friend, you know what I mean? So, yeah, just let your ticks take it. Also, why do
people keep filming their kids ticking and clearly in distress, posting it on Tourette's page like that? I think people do that because they don't know what to do, especially parents that have the one singular kid with Tourette's. When you've got a Tourette's page like that, or a forum, or you've got people to talk to, you don't know what else. There is no other way you can go to, and it can be very lonely for a parent. I mean, my mum, my dad, even my sister, even my partner can agree with that. It's because nobody else knows how to deal with it. Oh, you've got Tourette's.
Living with someone with Tourette's.
Yeah, it's and turtle soup, and it's just. It kind of, so yeah, when they post things like that or they film it, they they kind of, I think it's to them, it's their way of going, can somebody please just help me? Like, I need to know what to do. So I guess that's why, like, sometimes, because as we all know with Tourette's, Terrina knows, when we're having a bad moment, there is nothing else really anybody can do.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's not, you can't come near us. There's no point in holding us because you're going to get punched.
Yeah.
Like,
Bang!
I was resisting a tick then because it was going to be, and the dirt is gone. I literally had that, and I was like, I'm not going to do that. It's so cliche. I still feel weird about it, but I get it more now. If you both could give a bit of advice to those who are unsure about Tourette's, what would it be?
I don't know, because if I'm honest with you, I don't get Tourette's myself. Do you know what I mean? It's quite like every day is like new for me. But like I always say, like if you see someone walking and like, you know, jerking or something like that, then they're most likely got some form of Tourette's or a tic, because you've got Tourette's and then you've got like a tic condition or something like that. Yeah. So
I would have to admit, since having Tourette's myself, I've become a lot less judgy.
Yes. Yes.
Like, you know, when you see somebody like walking down the road and it's like you're driving, and why are they fucking talking to themselves?
Yeah.
Maybe they're talking to themselves. Maybe they have Tourette's and we just don't know about it. Yeah. Like, just because we have Tourette's doesn't mean we know everybody in the Tourette community. It's just, we've come together because we've both been on TV and social media. I know Paul because of TV. I know Kate because of TV. Do you know what I mean? Like, I kind of feel like we're the A-listers at the moment. Like, that's how I would like to sort of like, do you kind of like that? I do feel kind of more there is a community for the ones that have been on TV than there is at the ones that haven't. And like, I'd kind of like to scratch that away. Yeah. Because I feel that. Give me a second. Look at this. They're sisters, right? She is biting.
Oh.
But it's that time of year where. Oh look! Now you stop. Give me a sec. I wonder. Look. Wonder if this stops them. Probably will. They've got their new heat bulb order for Tuesday. That's why they're all in the water. They're sulking. Yeah, food definitely stops them. Oh look, surprise, surprise.
Baby one.
Yeah, there's. So that's the dad of the eggs that I've got.
Right.
Them two, and then like you got some that are sitting in the corner over there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then I turn it round, and I've got these. Well, that tank there, a tank on the floor, and there's a tank under my bed too. But oh, so. But yeah, back to the Tourette's thing. So like, I'd just say, yeah, Tourette's is unique to everyone.
Yeah.
Very unique. It's a fingerprint. It's like your tongue print, your fingerprint a lot. There is very much, one person with Tourette's doesn't have what the next person with Tourette's has. You could set each other off and it could be very similar, but like, it could be to the point where it's different to where
fuck off.
Their elbow jerk isn't as high as the next person's elbow jerk. It's kind of similar like that. Ooh. So that's hi Daniel C. XX joined. Rez Wilson. Anybody got any other questions? What is the time? Probably finish this at 1:15.
Yes. If you were able to, would you go to a Tourette's camp?
Do you know what? I've got to be completely honest. That is one thing this country is lacking.
Yes. America does that sort of stuff as well, don't they?
Yeah. America have Tourette's camp. I think they have about 3. It's run by the same bloke, or he's the one that initiated it. Yeah. Obviously, they're very big on their summer camps, aren't they, over there, and all that lot. And I mean, I did, like, before I got really bad, try and get over there to become a camp counsellor and all this lot. But over here, yes, we've got our meets. We have, like, the summer weekends that I know some people do, but a Tourette's camp is something that this country's missing. This country is quite, believe it or not, it's very far behind than what America is. Very far behind.
Definitely. As I say, with like the neurologists as well, you've got loads in America.
Yep.
Loads, absolutely loads. Yet all can't get flam in one.
So yeah, that needs to be sorted. You need to be writing. Do you think workplaces should train staff people with Tourette's? I'm not going to finger point Tourette's just as that one. It needs to be any neurological health issue is what it should be. So I've known, like, when doing Employable Me, and like obviously you've worked, like Terrina's worked, I've worked. As much as I left my job on good terms at Maidenhead Aquatics, absolutely love them, praise them to the Lord, they're the best. I'm going to come and get a fish from them soon. There still is a lot to be done with any mental health or neurological disorders. Yeah. They will, I'm not being funny, they will cater for the physically disabled. Yeah. Ramps. Again, but this is mainly for the customers. So like you've got your ramps, you've got and all that lot, but there's a lot that needs to be sorted.
Yeah, I mean, especially when I worked as a waitress in a 4-star hotel, and my managers and my co-workers were brilliant, but then it became to the point where it was getting too. There's a massive fly here. Fuck bollocks. Yeah, there's a point where it was getting too. The tics were getting too much. I started swearing. I started saying all these like rude words, and they came to a point where they didn't understand why I was saying it, and I couldn't explain it to them. So there was that sort of like, I don't know, a bit of iffy argument with them, but I left on good terms as well with with that company. You know, at the end of the day, I just said, look, I don't know what's going on with me. I'm going. I need to go get some help and blah 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 and figure out what it all is. But I think they should have like some sort of a meeting about it. Really, I think they should like if someone. I think if someone applied to a job with Tourette's, I don't think they should be like, oh right, okay then, blah blah, and then just fuck them off. Like, do you know what I mean? Because they've got Tourette's. I think they should give that person a chance.
Well, considering that Tourette's can lead from anything to an eye twitch,
Exactly.
to a mouth, to a tongue click, to a whistle, to then only 5% of us having coprolalia, which is a swearing tick.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a bit of I have a bit of echolalia myself sometimes as well, where I copy someone.
Yeah.
And it's just like, so there is a lot of range. So what you see with us is an iceberg. Iceberg. I love that. You go online, you look up Tourette syndrome symptoms, iceberg. You see the small bit with us, face to face, but you do not see everything that comes down with it.
Yeah.
And an iceberg is always the smallest at the top, the rest is underneath. And that's a lot with every mental health or, like I said, neurological problems. And that place are far behind it. Very, very far behind it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Totally worded that wrong. It's all right, Kev. Anyone else got any more questions? If not, what's your plans for the rest of the week?
I'm finishing off decorating my kitchen. Yeah, because I moved into this bungalow in December.
See, I want a bungalow. I want a first floor flat.
Yeah.
Studio.
Yeah. We moved out of our flat because we was in a masonette, but our front door we had to go upstairs and then we was on like the top level, and I just couldn't do the stairs anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept like fucking jumping down them and everything. I was really bad, like, so we had to move out, and luckily we managed to get this bungalow. We had to like move into my mum's for like nearly a year though.
Ooh, no, that's not good.
Yeah. But
see, I'm enjoying my independence a bit too much.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I just need a bigger place, and then I can expand on my total loveliness.
Yeah.
Have people over, because right now there's just no point. Like, the kitchen could be messy, and it makes the whole flat look horrible.
Yeah.
It's like, there can't be a day where I'm just going to write my front room's clean. The kitchen's out of sight, out of mind. Like, I don't need to go in there. No, it's there. Then that's when my OCD plays up.
Yeah.
Bed decreased every night, needs to be decreased, stretched out. I can't even have a crumb on it.
Yeah, I've got really bad OCD.
When the whole COVID situation happened, it's all a conspiracy.
Corona.
Yeah, so when I was literally everywhere with anti-bac the lot. That's how bad my OCD was.
Yeah.
To the point where I even turned around to people and said, "You're using the wrong stuff." And they're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, I run a turtle rescue and a reptile rescue. I have loads of vivarium cleaner, and it's kills every germs, virus, and everything." And they're like, "Ryan, cleaners do the same, you know that, right?" I was like, "Yes, but this is animal friendly, and if you've got animals, use it." And I got a question. How do you deal with hate? By the way, Ryan, I'm one of the people in the TikTok account raising awareness for Tourette's. Awesome, DS Chapman. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's Twitch team. Plug your TikTok thing in. Ooh, in here. How do I deal with hate? Hate. Well, probably don't help that I grew up on a council estate.
Yeah.
Ooh, because I deal with hate confrontationally, but in a way that surprises people, if you kind of get what I mean. Ooh, so I do it smartly. So like, somebody turns around and goes, "Oh, Mr. Ticky," I'll probably come back and go, "At least I don't have like hair growing out my ears." Or so if people come at me with like that sort of like, "Oh, you've got Tourette's. Oh, you've got this problem." Oh, expect me to come back at you with a flaw about you, and we'll leave it at that. Because then you ain't going to like it if I'm going to pick, like, say they've got a bulbous nose that they're really insecure about. I'll pick on you for that one. And I don't recommend it for everybody to do that because it gets nobody nowhere at the end of the day. But I think that's with my anger issues as well.
Yeah. I kind of brush it off, but then there'll be that day where I go, no, I've had enough now. People need to get fucking told. Yeah. And then I'll just proper go at it. Like, seriously, yeah, it really pisses me off sometimes. I had it with Misfits. Like 99% of the people were absolutely brilliant and so nice. Yeah. And then you get that one comment, and you think, what? What like that? Like, I don't understand. Like, I just.
Social media's the worst because people are keyboard warriors.
Yes, definitely.
Like, it's one thing that my dad liked to do when, like, I was on This Morning or Employable Me or even anything. He checks my Twitter feed. Kind of wish he didn't check everything that I liked. And then I see Will Mellor on the screen. Sorry. But like, yeah. So he would comment on people that were like, "Oh, he ain't got Tourette's. Oh, he's just faking it." And my dad would be like, "Can I see your doctorate degree, please?"
Yes, that's what my mum did.
So, like, again, it's kind of just clapping back at him.
Yeah.
On social media, it's clapping back at them because what you got to realise 9 times out of 10 is they're probably sat there with the tiniest little between their legs, or I don't know. It's ridiculous. But most 9 times, I have to admit as well, it's mainly younger girls that are vicious on social media.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
I'm in a support group on Snap, and these two girls joined by pretending to have Tourette's. Then when we let them in the group, they called us so many names. Do they have TikTok accounts?
Oh, yeah!
Do they have TikTok accounts? If they have TikTok accounts, forward them to me privately. And this is how we call out trolls. Oh!
What?
It's like, no, bullies. This is what I'm saying. Girls, it just proves girls are the worst ones.
They are, to be fair.
Ooh! And this is why I'm glad my sister is having a nephew. Well, my sister's not having a nephew. I'm having a nephew. My sister's having a son. Girls are vile.
I've got a 13-year-old niece, and to be fair, I'm lucky in the fact that when all my Tourette's started, we sat her down and, like, you know, and then I've got a 9-year-old nephew as well, 10-year-old.
Niece and your nephew.
Yeah, I sat down with my niece and nephew, and, like, we explained it to them and whatnot. But my Tourette's is more aggressive towards boys for some reason.
Oh, okay.
So my nephew constantly gets jumped on or punched or blah blah blah, and so we have to kind of explain it to him, like, Auntie Trina don't mean it. You know, blah, blah,
not his fault.
Yeah, he's really good with it, to be fair. He is really good with it.
My godson, who's moved away to America now, but at the age of 5 or 6, between that age anyway, 2 comments were made, like, messing around with, like, from my mum and my dad, and they split. So I've got one comment from my mum going, "Oh, Ryan's broken, Shay, we're going to have to take him back." And Shay was like, "No." Anyway, he sort of discarded that, and then, my dad dropped him off here with me. And my dad's, again, I was ticking, and my dad went, "Jesus, you sound like a broken record." And then Shay literally just dropped his iPad on my table and went, "I've had enough of this." Like that. And I've gone, "Oh, what's going on?" He went, "He can't help it."
Oh.
Went back on the iPad. I was like, bless him. Oh, you like squashing your nephew?
I do, yeah. I always squash him. Yeah. Yank me off him, like, bless him.
Jesus. Hi, Gaza James. You just joined in for the last
Hi, Dr. James.
15 minutes. Yeah, last 5 minutes. And then, mate, I've now.
When are you going live with Paul?
Wednesday at 12.
Wednesday at 12.
Yeah, again, I haven't really spoken to Paul, so I've just seen this as a time of like lockdown, social media.
Yeah. I like Paul. He's nice. Good
Oh,
man.
Paul's the best guy, yeah. Oh, it just told me that you're live. Well, yeah, because I was live for an hour, and then Instagram capped it. So I'm going to have to make sure that every live that I do on Instagram stays an hour. Oh! So we've literally just come back on because poor Terrina was
In the middle of
I've got this timer coming up going 30 seconds. What for? So, oh! It has been fun. I've enjoyed talking. The hour's gone well quick. Well quick.
It has actually, yeah.
Ooh. But I think that it's time that we go make ourselves some lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, my stomach is starving. Oh, fat cunt. But yeah, I'll probably clip this down and I'll upload the clip of tonight. And then I'll probably just do it in like, so, Tourettes with Terrina, Tourettes with Paul, Tourettes with Kate, and anybody else that I might get involved. I might even get Twitch teen lot. There we go. Try and say that really fast. Twitch teen. No, you can't. Twitch teen lot. Like to come on and all that lot. So it'd be nice to get perspective, because I think right now we see a lot more of adults on TV with Tourette's, and a lot of us that have and social media don't really see a lot of kids with it.
No.
So it is more of a kids disease, if you get if you get what I mean. Kids, but
fuck off, you bastard.
Yeah, grow up. No. So yeah, but that's okay, Jem. Right. So yes, I will see, and I'll message you, and I'll give you a message, and I'll forward you everything. And
yes. Yeah.
Maybe become, the next TV Jill. Right. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
That's right. Bye. 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 1, 2, 3.